When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. Woo! There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Well, I have to apologize
I really do. I have to apologize to you, the listener, because this is supposed to be, Free-for-all Friday. Which means it's supposed to be lighter fare today. And I think that last segment was a bit heavy, but it had to be said. I apologize that it had to come to you on a Friday instead of like yesterday or Monday, but it was important, and I felt that you needed to know. I don't apologize for telling you. I just apologize that it was heavier than than I normally like to cover here. I'm just trying to wrap my arms around the liberal mantra, So now that I've apologized, you have to forgive me. And everything's right as rain, because that's what liberals say. All you got to do is apologize. And I sincerely apologize. So now you have to love me again. So all of you people who are mad and probably tuned out, well, you're not hearing this apology, but, tell the people who tuned out and who are mad at me that I apologize. So everything's all copacetic now. Okay, that good. Now on to some lighter stuff. Speaking of immigration, by the way, there's this whole brouhaha over the term anchor bait. Have you heard what even some of the so-called conservative parts of the media have been doing to candidates who are using the term anchor baby? Look, I'm not going to get into the 14th Amendment, which really does not allow for, like some people say, does not allow for anchor babies. It does not grant that at all as a fait accompli. And this is where Ted Cruz, by the way, is wrong on this. Because, there are a lot of, Ted Cruz is saying, well, if a person's born here, then he's American citizen. No, he's not. Here, the baby's not. That is not determined by the 14th Amendment. The 14th Amendment actually says nothing about it, and no court has ever weighed in on this, let alone the Supreme Court. But the 14th Amendment basically says that Congress shall be the sole determiner of who is and who is not an American citizen and how you become one. Plain and simple, that's the Constitution. Not that, this whole notion that, if they get here, we have fostered this egregious and erroneous notion that if a pregnant woman, if you're 9 months pregnant over there and you come across the border and you drop that kid here, that the kid is going to be an American citizen automatically, and that now that kid is going to be an anchor for you and the rest of the family to be able to come over. Actually, literally, until I really looked at this and heard all the arguments about it and the people talking about it and reading the Constitution again, it does not say that. So really, if we as American people wanted to challenge all of those kids, those dreamers who are anchor babies, technically speaking, according to the Constitution and according to Congress, they're not U.S. citizens. Just saying. And that's kind of heavy for today, too, so we're not going to really go deep into that. But the whole term, because Trump ignited the fire with the term anchor bait, and they were trying to get Trump to say something else, and Trump is like, well, give me a term that's better to using that. And I'm going to say the same thing. If you don't like the term anchor babies, well, what's a better term? Because that's what they're acting like. That's what they're used for, as an anchor to bring people here. No. They all go home, including the so-called quote-unquote anchor baby. And we do not confer citizenship onto an anchor baby. Plain and simple, because it's not the Constitution. It's not the law. If we want to change the law, if we want to change the Constitution, if Congress wants to make a law about it, fine, then fine. But currently, as it stands for the statutes and the Constitution, that is not the law. Therefore, all of those dreamer anchor babies is a misnomer because they're not citizens at all. Now on to lighter fare. Did you know? How many times have you gone out, I was going to say when you were younger in your college days and so forth, but they're considering the Ashley Madison debacle. Can we talk about that for a second? I know this, and I'll get to this story, I promise. It's a story about beer goggles. You're going to want to understand and know this story. And it does have some political connotation to it, by the way. But Ashley Madison. We have all these people out there talking about, one of the Duger kids and that type of thing about Ashley Madison. And it has come to light that there are a number of congressional and White House staffers who are on this Ashley Madison list, including some people who have sensitive jobs within the White House and in Congress and in law enforcement and the military. They're on Ashley Madison, or they were caught on with a Ashley Madison account. Now, if you don't know what Ashley Madison is a website that has, 30 million members? And most of them are paid members from what I understand. I don't know much about Ashley Madison because I've never even been to the website, let alone ever been a member. So you're not going to see my name on there, at least not legitimately. But everybody's talking about, well, yeah, these people deserve it, man, because, well, first of all, not everybody on Ashley Madison is cheating on a significant other. Not everybody on there is cheating on a spouse. There are many, from what I understand, who are single. Ashley Madison basically is, from what I understand, is a hookup site. It's geared towards to facilitate, I understand, those who are married and want to have extramarital affairs. I understand that. But many people on there are not married. They are single. And they're just, looking to be promiscuous. Fine. You could say that's immoral, all that kind of stuff. I get it. However, we're missing two big points here. One is that now that the names are out there, we know of people who could have been compromised because they're in sensitive government positions and have access to sensitive government information. And you're probably saying, well, this is like, Snowden all over again, that we need to out these people. We need to know who they are so they can't, do a Hillary Clinton and give away our secrets. I get that. You might be right on that one. But with all of those people, all those 30 million people that are getting caught up in this thing, every single one of them has some personal financial information that is being released. Do you not understand the cost to this economy for identity theft? I don't hear anybody talking about how bad this hack really is. Because everybody's focusing on the fact, well, it's based on moral grounds that we should be happy that they're exposed. No, we should not. One, it was illegal for this hack. We don't know who the hacker or hackers are or what their true motivations are. We don't know. They could have some nefarious motivation, which I'm sure they do, that we don't know about. That it's going to end up costing us a lot more than us just feeling better because some, person who, some adulterer got outed. There's too much at stake here right now, and it's online. And I guess from what I see, I haven't gone to it, but I guess you can actually do a search by name. So, you might decide, well, I'm going to search this name on this person. And if that person is a member, well, now you got some personal information as well as some personal financial information on this person. Because whatever Ashley Madison had on each individual member is now out in the open. That's wrong, folks. Two wrongs don't make a right. It just isn't. So, I haven't. I don't do these types of things, so I don't really fully understand how a lot of these types of sites, these work. I don't. But I'm telling you, if I was ever interested in doing any dating sites or what have, I'm not doing it. In fact, I want to. It might be too late, but I'm interested in pulling a lot of my personal data off of many sites that have nothing, because some of them, they might have my credit card information and things like that. I'm willing to pull that